Imagine this. Your best friend comes to you and tells you, Kiongozi, that deal that you have been waiting for, I have it for you. There's an almost brand new Prado that is being sold at a cost of 1 million Kenya shillings. You say, are you serious? So your friend takes you to where the car is. And in fact, you check for yourself because seeing is believing. The color is white, what you have always wanted. The seats are leather, the body is okay, the engine is okay. Then you ask, can I see a copy of the logbook? And actually what is brought to you is the original logbook. You check to verify and you realize, this looks okay. You do a search. And in fact, the names appearing here on the search are the ones that are appearing on the logbook. You are convinced, and it is true. It is a genuine deal. The owner is here. You can see the owner. You have checked the ID. All is okay. So you sign the sale agreement very quickly because you have realized this is a very good deal. Almost a brand new Prado going for 1 million Kenya shillings. Who would not take that offer if you have the money? Now you sign the sale agreement. You pay for the car, and you're given the keys. You can drive home. And you are very, very excited. But no one will ever come for that car because you have bought it from a genuine owner. But what may never, ever happen, you might never own that car. You will be owning that car theoretically. But practically, it is not your car. Why? Because there is a tax trap ahead of you. And the tax concept referred as compensating tax. And compensating tax is a mechanism by which KRA recovers taxes that were previously exempted when the conditions that was making exemptions to happen have been breached or flouted. What am I talking about? Let me go slowly. Compensating tax is a concept whereby KRA recovers all taxes that were previously exempted when the conditions that were making exemptions to be qualified or to be allowed have been breached or violated. The story starts here. In Kenya, there are certain individuals and institutions that are privileged to import cars, at least one car after every 4 years, duty-free. And something that we need to know, the charges that you pay whenever you import a car are almost the price that you paid for the car when you are buying it from either US, Europe, or Japan. If the value of a car in Europe is 3 million, the taxes here in Kenya, before now you get to have the logbook, you will pay almost taxes of 3 million. This is in terms of a custom tax, right? On the value of that car, that is 3 million. Then there is an import declaration fee of 2.5% of that value. Then there is a 1.5% railway development fee on the value of that car. Then there is 20% excise tax and another 16% VAT on that value. So if someone tells you that you have a privilege to import a car duty-free, that person loves you. That person cares for you. And that's what happens to persons living with disability. They are considered vulnerable and underprivileged, less privileged, and therefore the government allows them to import duty-free. It could be diplomats, it could be expatriates, it could be UN agencies or any other international body that has been approved and certified as privileged. So they import cars for free, duty-free. But now there is a catch. When they want to sell and transfer ownership of such a car, all the privileges that were accruing to that car to be classified as duty-free, all of a sudden they are violated, and the taxes that were previously not paid for have to be paid for before the transfer is executed. So you have this Prado with you, you have just paid 1 million, and you drove You signed all the documents, the sale agreement. But now when you go to NTSA platform and you want to transfer the car to yourself, then you get the surprise. You have to pay all the taxes. This car was imported at a cost of 3 million Kenya shillings a few years back. And that's why this person is saying, I'm a fair person. I will sell this car to you at a price of 1 million. But now when you go to pay taxes, taxes are imposed or calculated, computed based on the value of 3 million. So that 5% of 3 million custom tax, 2.5% of 3 million import declaration levy, 1.5% of 3 million railway development levy, 20% of 3 million excise tax, and a further 16% of everything you have to pay to KRA before the car is transferred to you. So the 1 million plus now another 3 million. This car, you are buying it for 4 million. You are not aware. You are not advised. This is a shock to you. But now what do? You either pay the 4 million so that you can legally own this car, or you continue to possess the car with a logbook that is reading someone else's name, not your name. You know very well you paid for it and you have evidence, but you will never be able to own that car. And in case you ever sell it, the other person that you'll be selling to must be willing to take the same risk that you took unknowingly. So, my good friends, not everything that glitters is gold. When you hear about a duty-free car and you sincerely and honestly want to buy it, just know that that price of 1 million is not the true cost of that car. It could end up costing you an extra 3 million. If you are ready for that, well and good. If you are not ready for that, just buy a normal car. A car that was imported by an ordinary person, a person who is not privileged. And it's a good thing that KRA does, just to ensure that those people that are privileged, they don't misuse that power. Can you imagine if you import a Prado at a cost of 3 million and it arrives here at a cost of 3 million, and other people who are not as privileged as you, they are importing, the landing cost and everything else is 6 million. So you have an advantage. The cars are getting here at 3 million. You would, of course, do business and do it certain. And of course, take advantage of other people. So for KRA to make sure that does not happen and to protect other business people, those privileged persons the privileges only apply to them. Whenever they let go or they transfer ownership, those privileges that were accruing to that particular property also disappear. And the new buyer has to pay for them. When you know better, you do better.